Hey, we're two fat guys.
We just watched Batman Returns.
I thought you'd give it a Returns.
It's probably better. Should have done that.
Too late now. Can't edit it. Magic of the internet. Nothing can be edited. So yeah, Michael Keaton.
Yep.
Last time we'll see Michael Keaton as Batman until I make The Dark Knight Returns film starring Michael Keaton as Batman. I like this movie. Still a lot of nostalgia for me. The big nostalgia sandwich for me. So it's really hard to pick objectively through my feelings on this film.
I don't have a lot of nostalgia for it, and I'm not thrilled with it. I don't know what it is. I want to like these. Well, this and the '89 Batman, but
I like them.
I've seen. I think it's because I've seen comic book movies done in a style that I prefer.
Well, they're better. They're better.
Much more.
Yeah, they're better Tim Burton movies than they are comic book movies.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of Tim Burton, so it works out for me.
Yeah, and I like them as that. Like it's what they're trying to do, they succeed at very much. Like they're very well put together movies. I have trouble connecting with them as much as some of the other movies that we've enjoyed in these marathons.
Like the Superman musical, you felt very strong connection to that.
That's just not there. We need it. We need it. I thought Danny DeVito did fantastic.
Yeah, I really like Danny DeVito. Like, I don't like how they changed the Penguin. Like, but if they're gonna change the Penguin, gangbusters on picking the guy to do it. Although when it comes out to it, Danny DeVito is a good enough actor. He totally could have done the Penguin just as the normal dude Penguin.
Just the short guy in a suit with a pointy nose.
Yeah, but it's Tim Burton. It's gotta be weird.
Yeah. I thought he was great. At first, I was really worried that I was just going to be seeing Frank from It's Always Sunny the entire time.
Yeah,
which for the first 10 minutes, that's all I could see. I was like, "Oh, it's Frank and from the Dayman musical." And Dayman. But I quickly got over that because Danny DeVito was very good.
Yeah, solid. I really enjoy his performance. I like everyone in this movie. I like Michelle Pfeiffer, Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken's great.
He got it very good.
Yeah, it's just me or is Batman not really in this movie very much?
Batman is in this movie a lot less. There are two villain stories to cover.
Yeah.
And honestly, Batman almost seems...
three, if you count Max Shrek.
Yeah, and then, in the 89, these Batman movies, Batman just sort of shows up. Like, it's not origin story, it's not about this character. Just Batman's this character that happens to exist in the setting. And deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing?
Not a whole lot to say about it. I feel like I've kind of said my piece. I thought it was very well put together. Like I would say it is a good movie. It doesn't have any specific failings, but just this type of adaptation didn't really click for me. It was kind of in between something that's really campy and something that's being taken very serious. But kind of not with the same mix of the comedy, action, character development that you get from the Marvel Studios films. Like it's kind of not quite any of those. Like you said, it's a very good Tim Burton movie.
Yeah, it's Tim Burton.
It's a Tim Burton movie that happens to have the characters from Batman in it.
Which, if you accept that's what it is, you're in for a good time.
Yeah, it's good, but it's weird how much of a disconnect there is in the framework of this comic book movie marathon that we're doing.
Unlike The Road to Perdition, which will be very comic booky.
That and History of Violence, that's gonna be weird.
It's gonna be weird days. But you know what? I'm looking forward to them. There's two movies I haven't seen that I meant to.
Yeah.
And I think I'm glad this marathon's giving me an excuse to finally watch this.
You're like, I thought Viggo Mortensen was a weird take on the superhero genre. And he was killing everyone.
Are you mocking Future Us? I really had to do a video on the dumbass. Don't make fun of the idea. So that was Batman Returns. I'd say go see it. I enjoy it. Have you heard about this new Batman Returns film? It's going to be way better than this Jurassic Park coming out later this summer. No one's going to watch that piece of crap. Ha
Date this 1992.
Yeah, just add some tracking and put one of the terrible like camcorder dates in the corner, and then erase this part.
I mean, we're already not filming in widescreen, so we're already
I assume
pretty dated as far as the internet's concerned.
Either that, or
this crazy new thing called the internet.
Either that, or in like those terrorist hostage videos, like they're taking us hostage and to show that we're alive. They're making us do these videos about all these comic books. Just the U.S. Army has not responded. They don't care. They don't. Like those guys.
Have them. Keep them.
Yeah, you're good. All right. So next on the docket, we got the failed pilot to the 1974 pilot to Wonder Woman. Not to be confused with the successful television show from 1975.
Yeah, apparently it did not get picked up, but it tested well enough for the studios for them to go, well,
let's try to do it
maybe
slightly better.
We like the idea of doing a Wonder Woman thing, but maybe not with any of the stuff that you just did. Because apparently they try to modernize her. Yeah, which will be weird because we're now watching this like 30 years later.
I have seen like a screenshot of her in her. See a screenshot of her in her costume.
Yeah, like just her vest.
It reminds me of like Lost in Space costume. Like it's a very 70s space outfit.
That it's they took a lot of cues from the Avengers, the British show Avengers.
I meant the Joss Whedon film from 2012.
Rumored, and in like 20 years they'll get around to doing that movie. I'm telling you, man. Because we're in 1992.
I see. I was there. I just didn't want to be.
Well, you were looking at me like I was an idiot, and I couldn't tell if it was because what I was saying was idiotic or you weren't following what I was saying.
It was the first one.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so join us next week when we trick Clayton into talking on camera.